takes did the Jackson's commercial take you?
With Breezy, it took about like 6. I'm blaming it all on him.
What was that like to get to be a part of something like that?
Oh, it was fun being able to be behind the scenes and working through stuff like that. It was just fun, and it's a blessing to be able to be a part of like a group with Jacksons because they give back to us just like we give back to them. So being able to endorse them is great.
And you score a touchdown, they get cheap drinks, right?
They get 49-cent fountain drinks on Mondays, so be ready to get a lot of fountain drinks for 49 cents.
What do you think of the trading cards too?
Oh, they're great. Being able to like collect those as a kid, I used to always want to collect them, but my parents never got me into stuff like that, so I wasn't able to see a lot of cards. But being able to have my own and collecting them all over the years is great. I got like 4 of them, so being able to just give it to like parents and friends and seeing how they collect them is fun.
Which card of the 4 is the best?
Ooh, probably the most recent one. You got to go get those at Jackson's.
Is that kind of a cool? I mean, you've had some cool moments, probably. But a couple years ago, when you saw the very first one, was that one of those kind of moments that was like pretty cool for you?
Yeah, I was like, it was, and my first one was actually my first touchdown, so it was a great picture, and being able to have that over the years.
Let's just like get more involved in this stuff. Latrell, I mean, like when you came in, obviously you were young. NFL probably didn't really exist actually when you came in. So to see it kind of evolve and to see like I don't know, you're obviously your partnerships have grown, especially this last year. What's that like?
Oh, it's great. First of all, to be able to endorse stuff like this, and now be able to get some benefits from like what you've been doing as a college athlete. Because like you said, when I first got here, it wasn't like that. It was just work, get your stipend, pay your rent, fend for yourself. But now it's different. Being able to work with different companies and build your profile basically, and connect and network with so many new people. I mean, it's just a blessing, honestly.
How's ball going?
Oh, ball's great. We first day of prep for USF, so it's a lot of stuff we see on film that we may or may not see in game, but we're working a lot of things. And we had another inferno today, so it was great being able to see who's going to break and who's going to maintain the course, because it's in there, it's different. Like, it's no sun, it's no air, so just trying to get us prepared for the weather out there. And a lot of guys went through it and was working hard. So I mean, we're looking good and we're on the right trajectory right now.
You go through like 3 weeks of the grind with fall camp, and now you get to do this. How much is this kind of like almost refreshing things or whatever, especially for guys been here for a few years now?
I mean, honestly, it's all the same. It's just work. You might say not fall camp, still feel like it. We working every day. We're still coming up here meeting. So just being able to be in this process now after waiting all these months, spring and all that. It's like football's here, but it's not here. But now it's 10 days away, so it's really fun to be able to work every day and just have fun with the guys on the field.
As you get to this point of the season, now you've been through a lot of them, just how much does the excitement ramp up as you get closer and closer to that first game?
It's a lot of excitement. It's more so being able to finally have a back-to-back season for me. So being out there and, getting another year under my belt right after having a year under my belt, it's the excitement level is through the roof, because it's just football is back. Like, it's finally back. So being able to just work and know that it's like you're finna play someone else other than your team every day is great.
You
What's the
mentioned
biggest thing
back-to-back seasons, just having another chance this year, what's it mean to you? How are you hoping to build off what you did last year?
Just being able to do whatever the team needs me to do to win. Hopefully, you want to see more targets, of course, as a receiver. That's my job, to catch the ball. So just being able to be there, have my eye focused every time the ball comes my way to make a play. So that's just what I'm looking forward to the most.
What's the biggest thing that's different about preparing for a first game than second or through 14?
First game is different because when you watch film, you're watching film of what they did last year, and luckily they have a lot of the same coaches, so scheme is scheme. Hopefully they keep the same scheme, because that's what we're watching, but if they don't, we'll adjust. So just being able to be out there and play around and just know what you may or may not see, it's great, because you're getting ready to play someone else.
Does that make it seem a little more real too, finally getting to start talking about an opponent and watch actual film?
Oh yeah, for sure. It makes it feel more real. Like, you're just in there, you're looking over the other guy's team, you're trying to find weaknesses and skills from each guy, each person. So just being able to like finally get into the chess game of it, like watching film, it's like tendencies and this and that. So it's just great to be back in the flow of things.
This will be the 4th NFL stadium you guys have played in the last couple of years here. What's it mean for you as a guy who hopes to have a future someday playing in on Sunday as they get another chance to, to play in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Stadium?
Oh, it's good. I mean, field is field. We're going to mess up the grass regardless. So wherever we play, we're going to play. I don't care where they put the ball down, honestly. But being able to be in a NFL stadium is great. You get to see the scenery, kind of see what you might run into when you get to the next level. So it's just great, a blessing.
These inferno practices, you being a Texas kid, how well do they replicate the humidity?
Oh, the humidity is perfect. The sunlight is what's the problem because the sun is going to be way like beaming on you as the humidity. So I feel like we over-exaggerate the humidity, honestly, but it's good. I mean, being from Texas, I'm used to it. I'm never folding out there. It's just like another day out there, just running around, running routes. So it's fun to be able to get in the inferno and work stuff like that because we need to, because we don't get that type of weather here in Boise.
We've been asking a lot about Chris Marshall, but it just seems like every day continues to stack more days and stuff. I mean, being this close to the season and see the camp he's put together, I mean, how exciting has that been?
Oh, it's great. Finally being able to see him consistently dominate on a level that we needed him to, because if we had that last year, it would have been, who knows where the sky was the limit. But now the sky's really the limit for Chris. He just continues to work every day, and he's on a consistent path. But everybody needs something to work on, so we're just going to continue to work, and hopefully the season's great for all of us.
What do you like about the wide receiver room? I know there's been, outside the program, there's been a lot of people saying, questioning what it's going to be. What do you like about it, though?
I like everybody is determined and on the drive. We notice all that stuff outside. Like, we know people don't believe in us, so everybody comes in here every day with a chip on their shoulder, whether they start or they don't, or scout or don't. Everybody comes to want to learn more and get better every day. So that's what I'm most excited about. And we got a lot of talented guys in that room. So, I mean, what the outside people say is what they say, but I mean, we got a game in 10 days, so we'll see.
How nice would it be for whether, it seems like Chris could be the guy, but just somebody to be opposite you that can just take some of the attention away, hopefully, from you.
Can you ask that again?
Just in terms of like the defenses, they obviously know about you, and then there's a lot of other kind of unknowns in the wide receiver group. To get Chris or somebody else who defenses really have to be worried about also take a little bit of the pressure off your side. I mean, how nice would it be to have some other guys that the other teams have to worry about?
Oh yeah, that'd be great. But because being in the slot, you can get a lot more attention. So having a guy like Chris and Ben outside that can consistently get open as they've been showing in camp is great because I mean, we all know what I can do. So being able to go out there and consistently do my job and knowing I got two guys that can pull attention away from me is just great because it opens everything up for everyone else.
What do you
I was going to say one of the biggest questions is how do you guys replace Genty? But I mean, 10 days out from game day here, I mean, talk about the offensive weapons you guys have seen develop at camp and what we can expect to see against USF.
Malik Sherrod is one guy that comes off the head. Every Fresno transfer, he's out there energized. Great guy, bouncing around, flying around, making his moves, making his cuts. I mean, everybody knows who he is, I'm pretty sure. So another guy, Cy Gaines, Dylan Riley, running back room is stepping up. I know you mentioned Genty leaving, but he left a good legacy with the people in there. He left a good mark on them with Dylan and Cy, and then Leak being a vet coming from Fresno. I mean, he knows how college football works. So just being able to have a lot of guys coming back in that room and just continuing to grow. I mean, it's a lot of playmakers on the offense in general. I wish I could name them all, but it's just we got a lot of guys that's ready to go, and I feel like we haven't lost a step with Genty leaving.
What's Ben Ford capable of?
Ben Ford is capable of doing his job at a high level and getting open, just like you need a receiver to do. I mean, he's a guy that flown over under the radar these past couple of years, just with injuries and stuff, which I can attest for. I mean, I've been hurt a lot, but seeing him be hurt and still continue to work, he still knows everything in the playbook, and he's not hurt right now, so he's out there doing his job at a high level because he knows what he's doing. It comes with the preparation he puts in, and he just comes out and confident. He's doing his job at a high level, so I'm excited to see what he's going to do this year against other teams.
You mentioned him a couple of innings ago as well, and Coach D's mentioned Ben a few times as well. Just what exactly is it that he's doing? What's he capable of that people might not have seen yet?
I mean, like I said, he just gets open at a high level at practice every day. Like, you might see a guy like Ben and think, he can go. He's fast. He catches damn near everything that comes his way. So, I mean, as a receiver, watching a receiver that does that, I mean, I think he does his job at a pretty high level.
How do you think you're going to take your game to the next level? Where are we going to see you maybe contribute that you haven't in the past?
Probably more explosives in the rack area. I mean, taking a slant, hopefully get more slant opportunities, taking a slant to the crib. Got a lot of different type of routes for me in the slot. So just being able to get more explosives out of me is my biggest my biggest improvement that I want to see.
How's Quinton Brown continue to look?
He's getting better every day. Young kid from the great state. He comes in and works every day. Like he asks me so many questions. He's always ready after a rep. If he feel like it wasn't perfect for him, he comes straight to me and asks me. So just being able to see him open his brain up and actually try to go out there and learn because he's fresh. Our scheme isn't easy. So being able to see him come out here and just try to learn every day. He's not perfect, but he's making plays every day. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do for this program too.
We're going to talk about him in a second. You're going to, obviously do the Jacksons with him, but how has Breezy looked recently over at practice now that, I've seen a big, nice run in the scrimmage or whatever, but how's he looked?
Breezy's looking good, just continuing to consistently get better every day. I mean, hitting holes, jump cuts. I mean, he's doing his job. Most of the time I don't really pay attention to the backs because I'm out there with him, but being able to see him come back and work his way back is great.
Thanks, Rob.
Yep.